This is your second fan-requested Friday matchup of the day. Chris Cormier, 1999 Mr.Olympia versus Victor Martinez, 2007 Mr.Olympia. Wow, what a big one this is. Chris Cormier, one of my favorite bodybuilders, and this clearly his best version. And the same can be said about Victor Martinez. He may not be one of my favorites. I like Victor Martinez just fine. But there are so many bodybuilders out there that we can only pick so many for one of our favorites, and Chris Cormier, definitely one of my favorites. Maybe a little bit of politics involved with this one, due to the picture quality that I selected for Victor Martinez, but anyway, this is Fan Requested Friday. Everything's a little looser on today. We're not even going to be using more than one comparison picture. I like Chris Cormier much better in the front relaxed. Look at the midsections, guys. Turn around for the back development, and this is I thought these guys were very similar, but they're not when it comes to certain aspects. The lat width of Victor Martinez and the glutes, just phenomenal. Good set of legs as well. But Chris Cormier, look at the lat insertions, that arrowhead Christmas tree that I like to call it. Just unbelievable. I would give Chris Cormier maybe a slight edge in the symmetry round, but those glutes of Victor Martinez, I don't know. Front double bicep pose. And again with the midsections. This is a Chris Cormier race, and as well as the quads. And Victor Martinez has some good legs. When I look at the lats and perhaps the biceps themselves, the arms, Victor may scrape an edge out of this one. And I like to go on record and say that I give a point for every pose on Fan Requested Friday, but I can't do that. Not in a matchup this close. These guys very suited, I think, to do battle. Front lat spread. There is a definite point, in my opinion, going to Chris Cormier. So this is a Chris Cormier pose, for sure. And no lack of trying for Victor Martinez, and I say that time and time again. His lat region is filled out. I don't see any space there. Maybe a little bit of space on his right arm, under his right lat. And Chris Cormier, you could fly one of them little miniature airplanes through that space underneath his lat. But the lat itself, the separation, more Dorian-esque for Chris Cormier. Much better pose. But I guess Victor Martinez gets one back here in the side chest. Hard to get the sizes correctly when it comes to these older pictures versus the more modern. I guess 2007, I'm getting old if I'm calling 2007 new. But either way, there is a crispness, not the best shot for Chris Cormier, but there is a crispness, muscle separation for Victor Martinez. A little bit thick in the midsection, but ditto for Chris Cormier, at least in this shot. As we know, Cormier has one of the most conditioned, tiny waistlines in all of the 90s. And the 90s was filled with good midsections. And I think the midsection alone is saving Chris Cormier from a loss in this pose, the side tricep. Because Victor Martinez, good, thick, sturdy tricep, and the leg department, the glutes, the hammies, even in the quads, looks good. But, like I said, don't be marking a point down for every one of these poses. I would give an edge to Victor, maybe. I did use a pretty terrible picture for Victor. Shame on me for using politics in this one. Turn around, and this is it's a difficult choice to make, to be honest with you. Lower back, glutes. It looks like a Victor Martinez pose, even the width of the traps, and the width of the back as well. But then look at Chris Cormier, his lat insertions and the traps. Let's face it, I shouldn't even have mentioned the traps. The traps go all the way down. This is Phil Heath-esque for Chris Cormier. And the calves, the hamstrings as well. Chris known for an awesome set of hamstrings. But like I said, the calf development, I know I'm a glute fan, a glute lover, but I do draw a line when the other gentleman without the glutes is winning every other aspect of the pose. And it is the same thing here in the rear double bi. Lat insertions. Just cover up the glutes, and it's an easy win for Chris Cormier. Chris never was able to get those striated glutes. It's a genetic thing, I believe. His striations are bigger or larger, or he doesn't have them. I don't know. Lee Priest dealt with somewhat the same thing, but I've seen Lee with striated glutes. I've seen him with striated glutes. But anyway, I would definitely give an edge to Chris Cormier so far in this matchup. And when I look at the ab and thigh, it is going to go the way of Chris Cormier, guys. It is I know, it's second place at the Olympia 2007. A lot of people say Victor Martinez should have even won the title that year. Nobody says that for Chris Cormier. But a 1999 Ronnie Coleman is a little bit different than a 2007 Jay Cutler. That's for sure. They're not even on the same planet. This here is a night and day difference. Chris Cormier would destroy anybody in this pose. Your Sean Rays, anybody, line them up. This is an outstanding ab and thigh pose, coupled with that feathering in the quads. Just unbeatable. Makes Victor Martinez look, well, a little iffy, I have to say. We're finishing off with a nice little matchup in the most muscular. It's actually a good comparison. Chris Cormier is one thick, sturdy young man. Here in this picture, I guess he was young. I bet you both of these guys could rock it out all night at one of them bars. Not like a liquor bar, but one of the other ones. The rave ones. The more healthier, well, I guess, maybe. Anyway, I don't need to get calls from Chris Cormier's lawyers again, telling me not to be soiling his name. Either way, guys, Chris Cormier gets the win in this fan-requested Friday matchup. And this was a big one, guys. And the next one's going to be even bigger. Wow, what a lineup. There's been some doozies, some ding-dong requests back in the day or throughout the weeks. But this one here, this lineup this week, the best in my opinion. Anyway, thank you guys. Hopefully next week's even better or just as good. Hope you liked this video. Hit thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And you can also find me on Instagram. Have a good day, guys.